So I've wanted to make this video for a very long time, but these are like catalogs that I got from like my uncle from like years back, and I actually inherited a lot of his collection. So I'm very excited to actually show a lot of this off, because I have a like I have some of these sets. I actually have some of these sets, and it has some like really cool like art. So I really wanted to show this. Actually, this one's interesting because it has the Aerial Acrobats set right here. Actually, this is interesting because it has the Aerial Acrobats going on right here. I actually have a couple of those pieces, and those actually weren't from my uncle. It's actually from my friend John, because I got some of his old pieces, some of his old sets, and I actually researched it, and I actually do have some of those parts for that set, so that's pretty cool. I think even maybe a little bit from the Jet Speed Justice right here, too. I love how it says new, because it's not new. They're like 30 years old. This is a 30-year-old catalog, and I think that's really interesting, honestly. The promotional art right here is pretty interesting, honestly, and if you turn this around, you get a lot of like the older stuff. You have a lot of classic space, the Ice Plant specifically, and actually it's funny because I actually have the Blizzard Baron right there too. It's not a new set, it's 30 years old, but I do have this set. It's really cool actually. It has like a lot of the Lego trains and boat sets right here. Oh, and of course they got Lego Castle and Pirates, which are, you know, just iconic now, and, you know, Lego has brought in these themes back since then, but I really do think that. Set sail for adventure. Hear ye, hear ye. You know, these are just, I love it. I love Lego's advertisements from back in the day, and these are some fantastic still-looking sets. Even with the Imperial flagship, like, and the Renegade Runner, oh, man, these look fantastic. Even for that time, honestly, just really well built. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. It has, like, a nice, like, the old classic Wizard and Dragon right there. Oh, and I think, these are the Pirates. These are still the Pirate sets. But they're still pretty cool. That's still pretty cool. Oh, and then, okay, they got like a collection of a lot of like space ones right here. The Guardian Robo. Okay, I'm pretty sure. My goodness, what a mouthful that is. I mean, it's classic space, whatever. Oh, here's pre-Lego Friends before Lego Friends. That's... who cares? Oh, these are nice ones. These are nice. Yeah, like a lot of like the old classic town sets. I guess there's not really much to extrapolate besides just appreciating this. Okay, but like this art right here, that goes hard. That goes pretty hard. I actually really did. Like, oh man, their old promotional stuff is just really cool. But this right here is the cream of the crop. This is the 1993 Lego catalog, and I'm very excited because this is actually like still like there's a little bit of crease, but it's still pretty in like really great condition right here. And a lot of the sets that we've seen already in my other catalogs are there because this was from the exact same time. But I'm just gonna go a little bit through here because it has all the Lego Castle sets right here, and I can go like a little bit like this right here. You can even pause and look at some of the sets, but like these sets are just iconic, honestly, and like just getting to like peruse these catalogs and magazines really show how far Lego has come, but also like how much like it was still cool back in the day for even collecting Lego and even getting like a lot of these magazines. To even like see and like to browse, because this is probably before the internet. This was probably the only way to see what sets would even be coming out or what new sets there were. I wasn't a fan back in those days, obviously, because I wasn't born. I do have this Pulse Charger set up here too, and I'm actually trying to rebuild some of these M-Tron sets, so that's pretty cool, honestly. Oh, and Blacktron. Oh my goodness. If I can get my hands on one of these, I see these all the time at Bricks and Figs, but they're so dang expensive, especially sealed, so it's just kind of like really hard to get any of those. But the town sets are pretty nice. There's some pretty nice town sets right there. I think I have a couple of them, but I think they're on the next page, actually. No, these are not. But they're pretty... Oh, no, I do. Yeah, this Pursuit... No, I do not have that one. I'm so sorry. That's stupid of me. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I have this Mag Racer 6648, which is pretty nice. I think I used to have a Screaming Patriot. I think that was pretty cool, though. Some pretty nice boat sets that are going on right here. The train sets. Oh my goodness, the train sets with those probably super, super old like type batteries. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Technic sets are really cool. I do have a set, but it was like from like 1989, so I don't think it would be on this catalog, but I do think, you know, like, man, Technic still even looked cool back in the day, and I think they were still like, you know, like way ahead of its time, even for like 30 years of standards at this point now. And also, like, look at that. Just appreciate all the cool little box stuff. Like, you can be like, here's some building accessories. Like, it doesn't feel like Lego does this. Like, sorting, like sorting bins right here. The old gray separators. I have a couple of those, honestly. And also look at the prices on some of these too, like $1.50 for the separator, pulse charger right here, $3.50, extorted pieces $2.75. Like this would have been like polybag charging, but like before polybags were probably a thing, or $3.25. Now they're $5. In some cases I have seen it for $6, but I think that's Bricks and Figs upcharging. And then you can like see like the shop at home, like you can like see what items you want, and you could have shipped this thing back in the day, and I think that would have been so cool. Obviously now they got Lego.com, but like back in the day you probably had to cut this up, put it in the mail, and then get your order shipped. I think that's still pretty cool and neat, and I think I'm gonna take advantage of this. I think I'm gonna go and buy some Lego. But I also have another cream of the crop, which is 2000, and I'm very, very excited to look through this one again, honestly. Because actually, I do have the soccer set, and I have a whole review on this little soccer set, so I'm very excited about that one. I like that. But, of course, classic Star Wars. Oh, my goodness. That is beautiful. This was, of course, the second year, though, it came out, so not the first, but, like, it's still classic Star Wars. And a lot of Phantom Menace drive, and of course I did a video about like the Phantom Menace and like the true 25th anniversary, and you can see right there, that's the Vulture Droid. I have that Vulture Droid, it's right there, it's right back there, that's pretty neat. So I do have the Vulture Droid right there, so that's pretty cool. But you know, a lot of, oh man, just fitting the nostalgic feels right there, honestly. This is dope, this is so dope. Oh, and Rock Raiders. Yeah, before Power Miners, there were Rock Raiders. And this is pretty cool. I like this. I love this so much, honestly. Not a specific set, though. I don't know. I don't care. Bleh. But, of course, the other one I just bought recently, actually. This was not from a previous collection. I got this when I was at the Midwest Gaming Classic, and someone was selling a couple magazines and instructions. So I thought it was pretty cool. This was, of course, from 2001, so I have both 2000 and 2001. But literally, there was only one reason why I bought this. I mean, yeah, there's like some Star Wars stuff right here with the Ultimate Collectors. And now, of course, it's so interesting to see a UCS X-Wing and TIE Interceptor when they just released new ones this year. And I also know that it was by the same designers as well. So that's pretty cool. And actually, I have the instructions for both of these, but I don't actually own the sets because that was still my uncle's. But the real reason I did get these, though, was because 2001 is Bionicle, and this means that this was in the beginning of 2001, so probably like January or March, but it does have all the cool Bionicle pictures right here, and I really do love it. I really, really love it. I mean, it shows off all the TOAs really nicely. I mean, this is just from their box art anyway. It's just interesting, and the Nuwa is like the front and center, honestly. I thought that's pretty interesting, because, you know, like Tahu, I usually would associate as like the flagship one, honestly, but like, hey, Anuwa gets a spotlight in the big 2001 catalog, so I thought that's pretty interesting. But also, what I also got is this cool 2001 little catalog. So it's a Bionicle 2001 catalog, and it's all the Lego Technic stuff. So this is just specifically anything that Lego Technic, and it has like the whole story of Montanui and the 5-6 canisters washed upon shore, you know, and it has like the whole story right there. And I thought that's kind of really cool, honestly, and it shows a lot of the functions. It has all these really cool Star Wars Technic ones with the C-3PO and Stormtrooper one with the Pit Droid, Droideka, which is iconic, and Battle Droid. I wish I would have had my hands on that Battle Droid. That looks so sick. And then they had the Speed Slammers from Lego Technic from back in the day. I'm really interested in that. And also Robo Riders. I have Robo Riders. It's in the way corner next to my Vulture Droid. But it's so cool. And also, like, the Robo Riders are just dope. I love Robo Riders. Robo Riders. And then more Mindstorms. I always keep forgetting this is like a theme, but like, you know, usually you don't see these on shelves anymore. But Mindstorms are so cool back in the day, honestly. And they still are now, but I just wish they were like, I just wish they had more Mindstorm sets that were at least more readily available for people now. What's this? The Dark Side Development Kit. I never knew this was an actual thing. Huh. I never knew, like, there was a Technic AT-AT set, and it was Mindstorm. That is so interesting. And it also came with, like, a Destroyer Droid, an AAT, and a Vulture Droid alternate build, too. Like, an actual Mindstorm AT-AT. Why does no one talk about this set anymore? Because I think this is, like, one of the coolest sets that's ever been, and I've never seen this except for this catalog. And then there's also the Droid Development Kit, which I believe I have seen, but it's an R2-D2, and then L3GO. Is that canon, guys? Is L3GO canon? I need to know. I need to know if this is canon. Because I looked at Wikipedia and L3GO. I think we needed a campaign. And L3GO needs to be canon in Star Wars. This isn't a boss. And it's not even in Legends. So it's even more egregious, honestly. So I think Star Wars or Lego, I mean, I think it's both. I think they just don't care anymore about the fans. So I think we need to hashtag bring back L3GO. Let's do it. Let's get it back. Let's get it on the Wikipedia menu. I think it's going to be great. But yeah, wow. I think I need to do more research on this. I think there's a lot in this one I need to do more research on. Now, I would like to do a lot more of the catalogs. Of course, these are all my earlier catalogs, but like I do have a ton, and I collect like every single catalog that I get at like the Lego store usually. So I like to go through all of them, just kind of like rewind and look through some stuff. But like, you know what? I thought this was interesting looking at some older ones that I had, and I kind of liked it. It was pretty fun. It's pretty nice to go down a little bit of memory lane, honestly.